Maurice Princet was a French mathematician and actuary who played a role in the birth of Cubism. He was an associate of Pablo Picasso, Guillaume Apollinaire, Max Jacob, Jean Metzinger, and Marcel Duchamp. He is known as le mathematician du cubisme. Princet is credited with introducing the work of Henri Poincaré and the concept of the fourth dimension to the cubists at the Bateau Lavoir. Princet brought to Picasso's attention a book by Esprit Jouffret, Traité élémentaire de géométrie à quatre dimensions, a popularization of Poincaré's science and hypothesis in which Jouffret described hypercubes and other complex polyhedra in 4 dimensions and projected him onto the 2-dimensional page. Picasso's sketchbooks for Les Demoiselles d'Avignon illustrate Jouffret's influence on the artist's work. In 1907, Princet's wife left him for André Derain, and he drifted away from the circle of artists at the Bateau Lavoir. But Princet remained close to Metzinger and participated in meetings of the Section d'Or in Puteaux. He gave informal lectures to the group, many of whom were passionate about mathematical order. Princet's influence on the Cubists was attested to by his contemporaries. Maurice de Vlaminck wrote, "I witnessed the birth of Cubism, its growth, its decline." Picasso was the obstetrician, Guillaume Apollinaire the midwife, Princet the godfather. In 1910, Metzinger said of him, "Picasso lays out a free, mobile perspective, from which that ingenious mathematician Maurice Princet has deduced a whole geometry." Later, Metzinger wrote in his memoirs that Maurice Princet joined us often. Although quite young, thanks to his knowledge of mathematics, he had an important job in an insurance company. But beyond his profession, it was as an artist that he conceptualized mathematics, as an aesthetician that he invoked n-dimensional continuums. He loved to get the artists interested in the new views on space that had been opened up by Schlegel and some others. He succeeded at that. Louis Varxels sarcastically dubbed Princet the father of Cubism. Princet has studied at length non-Euclidean geometry and the theorems of Riemann, of which Geysers and Metzinger speak rather carelessly. Now then, Princet one day met Max Jacob and confided him one or two of his discoveries relating to the fourth dimension. Jacob informed the ingenious Picasso of it, and Picasso saw there a possibility of new ornamental schemes. Picasso explained his intentions to Apollinaire, who hastened to write them up in formularies and codify them. The thing spread and propagated. Cubism, the child of Princet, was born. Duchamp told Pierre Caban, "We weren't mathematicians at all, but we really did believe in Princet."